Hey guys, Nintendo here, and today we're going to be reviewing Lego Super Mario Kart, ages 8 and up, set 72035, Toad's Garage, which is 390 pieces, buildable game, an official Nintendo licensed product, and it retails for $39.99 USD. Now, if we take a look at the back, and it's also interactive with these figures sold separately. We could take a look at the renders for the B Dasher. There's two Toads, and yes, it's size accurate, like from this column. And then a nice render of Mario from Mario Kart 8's cover. Then the website, lego.com/Super Mario, type it. And also they show the gameplay without the figures, and instead you just use whatever comes in the set. So there's the two Toads testing out the B Dasher. Then we have, oh wow, I think they changed things up for sure. Oh wow, okay, yeah. So I guess you're supposed to put the thrusters at the back, and I always thought you just hold them up like that, like how they show in this picture. But we'll see as we get into the set. I just discovered this myself. So anyways, Mario can shoot out red and green shells. He can also customize the cart to his liking. There's Toad, he's getting ready, he's firing up the thrusters. The other Toad's making sure that the thrusters are great, working fine. And then scan this to see it in action. And of course this figure sold separately. And now it's time to get into the review. Alright, here's the set all built up in its glory, and we're going to take a look at each of the interactions featured in the set. Starting off with our first pit crew Toad in a blue jumpsuit, we're going to take a look at the figure here and notice the awesome printing details that they did with the stripes, with the Toad emblem, and we've seen this type of figure before, but in a red jumpsuit instead for Mario's standard kart set. And like I said, my pet peeve was that the lines don't go all the way through, the stripes don't go all the way through, but they do appear on the back here, and you gotta appreciate the printing every once in a while. The face printing is nice and awesome. The jumpsuit buttons and the tracksuit T, the upside down T, is very printed nicely on here. And the dual molded hands. Again, I gotta compliment those dual molded hands. They needed to do this with Kamek. I don't get why they didn't. But yeah, we keep going back to the Kamek situation. So anyways, we take a look at what this tile does, and basically it interacts just like the red Toad pit crew member. So you get coins, you say hi to Toad, Toad says hi to you, then he starts fixing up the car virtually. Yeah, and so Mario spits out a couple of lines from there, and that's the interaction. The other pit crew Toad doesn't have an interaction himself, but he does have a nice little walkie-talkie, and he stands on top of this tower over here, just kind of watching over everyone, making sure everything's good. You could also store items underneath, like the red shell, and I just wanted to point that out real quick. So the next two interactive tiles that Mario can interact with are the interchangeable car parts. So basically, what Mario can do, he can test out different honks. That one sounds like a train horn. That one sounds like Subway Surfer's guard trying to chase after you. Hopefully y'all know what that means in the comments. Right, so that's the clown one. Then that's like the regular beeping one. Then that's the train horn. And then that's Subway Surfers. So we could put it as Subway Surfers. Right, and you can keep it like that whenever you're racing. So anyways, I'll show you that in a second. And you could also customize the motor engine of your choice. Could sound like that. Could sound like that. Could sound like that. Or it could sound like... Wait, what is it? Like that. Could have that deep rumbling sound. Alright. So anyways, now that you customize the cart, now it's time, like virtually, now it's time for you to customize it physically, and I'll show you that right now with our last interactive tile. So here's the B Dasher in all of its glory with an exclusive Toad sticker. Yes, it's a sticker, it's not a print. That's another pet peeve I have with this lineup. These are stickers in the wheels, and yeah. On the bottom we have two smooth stoppers. I don't know why. Doesn't make sense. I guess it's just for completion or adding piece counts. There's also a open stud right here, and what you could do is either put a Toad in there while Mario is driving the cart, or you could put your customizability. But first, let's load this up onto the loading dock so we can show how it works. Ready? Alright, it's loaded up onto the loading dock. We gotta lift it up in the air. There we go. Now we can add the thrusters. Right, and as soon as we add that, we have this nice flaming hot heat. But whoa, what happened to the thrusters? Oh, they're on the back now. Oh, nice. We fixed the problem. And last but not least, we add the horn. So now, when Mario drives off, first we gotta set him down. And now he can kind of start the race around the garage. Careful with the toads. He's drifting. Careful, careful, careful with the toads. You almost bumped into him, Mario. Keep going, keep going. It's kind of drifting. Huh. Let me honk at him to move out of the way. Move out of the way, buddy. Shut the shell. Well, that kind of worked out. We got 6 coins. That's a bad record, but it's okay. Y'all can do better, and let me know if y'all do in the comment section below. One thing I forgot to mention was that you could actually hold and interchange wheels here. So if you don't want that blue design for your wheels, you can actually, which are the slick wheels in the game. They're called slick wheels, and these are the standard cart wheels. So you kind of have the tiny ones and then the regular ones, and they're all loaded up on this rack. So I guess his job is to kind of watch over, like he's a watchtower guy. And so yeah, so here's my final thoughts on the set. I thought this reminded me of Mario Kart Home Circuit, when the pit crew toads would watch over your cart and all that, which was really cool and really nice. And the white table actually kind of represents that vibe that you feel from the Mario Kart Home Circuit or Live Circuit game. I don't know if any of y'all played that, but if y'all have, let me know in the comment section below. Then of course, the fact that this set has 2 pit crew toads is nice, but I think there's usually 3 on each team, right? So pit crew red toad needs his other member still, and he's in a poly bag, so we gotta find that separately. But anyways, I feel like this set was one of the weaker ones of the wave, maybe one of the weakest ones of the wave, in my opinion. That one, and I feel like Donkey Kong probably will be too, but we're gonna review that one soon and kind of make our own opinion at that point. It's just, I think it's a little, it's fairly priced. The problem is just that there's no like target practice, no interactions really. The toads are just kind of there, and it's like the interaction from the standard cart, but with blue toad. The cool part is that you can interchange things, so it's kind of like a maker set. You can interchange the horn sound, the engine sounds, stuff like that. You can also shoot out red shells, green shells. You can still do that, but what are you shooting it at? Like, there's no obstacles. There's no like sense of I guess adventure in this set. It just feels more of like a pit crew stop set, like where Mario would just stop to like customize his car, but it's not really used for like racing. But if you were to get a bigger set, or maybe combine it with the other sets, I feel like it would be more fun to use this kart racing against another player, because you have the option to race against a player too if they would like to join you in the game. So then of course the thrusters at the back, I think these are brand new pieces, very nice use. I hope they're using a lot more Lego sets in the future. I don't like the stickered pieces, like I said. It's really just a pet peeve. They also stickered these, if y'all didn't notice. They stickered that and they stickered this as well. So these stickers peel off in like years. These are the strong stickers, so I don't mind them. They're the barcode ones. They always stick on the tile. As long as you don't like peel off the sticker, it should stay on there forever. But any of these are gonna like rot and peel off over time. Maybe potentially yellow a little bit. So we don't like that. Because the Wii also yellowed out too. That was a problem with the Wii. It had a white color, but it yellowed out as well. So yeah, it's just a thing, I guess, that Nintendo and Lego decided on. I do like the crank lifting up feature. It's really cool to kind of put it into like a different perspective like that. And I forgot to say, but the hose also is supposed to like act like it's fixing stuff, right? If you have the Toad and you just interact and do that. But that's about it for this set. I would give this set a C, honestly, because I feel like this set is worth the price, but it's not worth for everything that it comes with. And it does come with the B-Dasher, which is a new kart. It's better than a standard bike, right? But it's still like, I don't know. And you can customize the horn and engine sound. But what does that really do for the gameplay? Does it do anything? Where's the item boxes? Where's the obstacles? Where's anything in the way? There's like nothing. But they do kind of mislead you into the set, because they do kind of show like that there's obstacles being thrown at Mario, like the green shell. But that's not the case. Mario's the only one in the set, and the other two guys are his friends. I mean, where's the sense of adventure, danger from Mario Kart, you know? It's just not there on this set. And I feel like it's just the weakest set of the wave. I think you should wait until this one goes on clearance or something, in my opinion. And but of course, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn notification bells on so you don't miss a video, because we're going to be doing more review videos like this in the upcoming future. I don't know how many reviews I can keep making, guys. As long as I keep getting some stuff to review, I can review it. But we'll see what will happen next week. I don't know if there's going to be a review next week, but we'll see. Bye guys, Nintendo out. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.